Yeah. Yeah, we just want to get straight to it, y'all. We want to play y'all a little bit of music here on Raw Talk Ethic Radio. Shout out to the listeners out there that's listening to us and tuning in with us right here on Ethic Radio. Just chilling in the cut, and we ain't giving a flight what? A flight what, y'all?
I like the way you cleaned that up. A flight.
Flight
You know
what?
what I was thinking. What I was thinking.
I know. Let's give it a round of applause here on our show here on Raw Talk Ethic Radio. We've been covering a lot of exclusive topics here, and we're going to cover some more topics here on Ethic Radio, y'all. Yeah. So we're going to turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit so you guys can hear us here on Raw Talk Ethic Radio. All right, man. So what's up, man? What's going on with you, Coley Cole, Mr. Cole? Who knows?
I love Friday.
Yeah.
You know, Friday can have me in the little, get my hairs going on my arms. Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Ain't no work.
No work at all for the weekend.
Relax.
Yes, and it's Resurrection Weekend, by the way, and Easter Weekend, by the way, too, man. I mean, shoot, it's been a busy week for everybody. And also, it's been so busy. It's been busy with work life. People out there protesting.
Going hard in the paint.
Going hard in the paint, y'all. And it's getting too real out there. I mean, let me tell you. I mean, there's a lot of protesting going on right now. I mean, you got teenagers from their high schools out there protesting for change.
Man. 17, 16-year-olds giving it all they got. I like that.
Yes. They are out there holding it down all the way 110%, and it's very touchy. And also, we got a lot of protesting going on in Sacramento, downtown LA.
Yeah, up north from the LA, man.
Also, we got a lot of protesting going on at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemount, Chicago, Illinois. It don't stop. I mean, and it's going on everywhere. I mean, damn, it's too much shit cracking off and everything. But we're going to talk about it here on Raw Talk. We are going to get down to the bottom of things. Bottom line, point blank, period. We're going to get to the bottom of it, y'all, here on Raw Talk. So we got a lot of things that we want to touch on. We want to cover up here. And also, we definitely want to cover P. Rico. P. Rico got arrested, and he was protesting, giving his freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying?
It's constitutional rights.
And it's supposed to be a peaceful protest, but sometimes the police comes in and spark up some shit. And 9 times out of 10, every time. But 9 times out of 10, right? You got, it's always that stupid, ignorant one that talks shit, spit at the police, and then shit just take off. And then you happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, or the right place at the right time, but you just get caught up to where you get wind up in jail. You know what I mean?
I ain't trying to just take the protester side, because I possibly might just be a protester, but they tension when they come out is already at a high.
Right.
They ain't coming out with no intentions of let's have this at a distance. They right up on you, right in your face.
Right.
You know what I mean? Letting you know where they want you to be.
Right.
Like you telling them you can't stand here. We don't want you standing right here, but you standing right there, telling them how they can be endangering themselves or people who come in cars driving by.
Right.
But you doing the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Trying to explain to them, telling them what you don't want them to do, but you doing it.
Right.
So it be kind of confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you out there also for a good cause on your end as well, you know? So it take 2 to tango.
Yeah,
so I ain't just saying, they do be protesters, all calling them, like you said, spitting, but the spitting be from, yelling with passion. You know what I mean?
Right.
It don't be like I'm trying to spit in your face. It's just a passion type of spit. Like, how you talking and yelling with and spit coming all up out your mouth. So I ain't taking it as spitting in their face, but, you know what I mean? They ain't trying to. They just saying, we know our rights and
right.
We hear that.
And it's so sad because I feel that, you know, when you out there protesting, it's crazy because it's like now because you having a freedom of speech, you get harassed for just having the freedom of speech, for you to speak your mind for injustice.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? When there's an injustice situation, you have every right to speak your mind.
That's what I thought.
You know what I mean? I don't feel that they should just put somebody in jail for speaking what's on their mind from their point of view. You know what I mean? I feel that that's not right, and it's not fair.
Especially when you're doing it in a peaceful manner.
Right.
Now, if you coming violent and angry and throwing rocks and all that,
right.
I understand.
Right.
You pull out the smoke, tear gas and all that, shields and all that, you know, I understand. But ain't no cars been flipped. It ain't nothing but signs up.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Man.
Come on now. Signs up.
And they getting too active with it. It's a huge uproar for Stephon Clark. Rest in peace to Stephon Clark. I mean, our condolences goes out to his family. Our condolences goes out to his loved ones, his friends. I mean, this is a very touchy situation here. Stephon Clark was shot and killed on the evening of March 18, 2018 by two officers with the Sacramento Police Department in Sacramento, California. The officers were looking for a suspect who was breaking windows, and also he was in the neighborhood, and they believed that Clark, the 22-year-old African-American kid, was the one that was doing all the crazy window breaking, and I doubt that wasn't him. But either way, them police officers had no right to shoot this guy. Oh man, this is some sad shit right here. You see what I'm saying? And we deal with a lot of police shootings. I mean, shit, we dealt with Ezell Ford, Kendrick McDade. Man, I can go on, and it's just to name a few. Now, his brother really took it hard. You see what I'm saying? And his name is Stephon Clark. Shout out to Stephon Clark, man. My condolences goes out to you, bruh. Real talk right there. Real talk. So, Coley Cole, who knows, is chilling in the cut. And I know it's a touchy thing for him. It's a touchy thing for me because this could be anybody. These things been going on for a long time with police shootings. Man. And let me tell you, I mean, fuck. There's no justice behind it. There's no kind of reparation behind it. It's more to it than just paying the family off for a wrongful death. But for police officers that are doing some serious heavy wrongful doing are not being held accountable for. And man, so we're gonna start this story right here, man. And shit, I am going to play you guys this clip here on how it all started here on Raw Talk Ethic Radio.
Hey, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's guys going down the street breaking windows of cars. He busted both my truck windows out. He busted in the people's backyard right now, across the street from my place. He busted two of my windows out and he broke the car's window out across the street from me.
Okay.
Pointed in people's backyard right now.
Do you know which yard he's in, what the address is?
Oh, I can't see the address.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, Asian?
He had a hoodie on. I couldn't tell, man.
Oh, we have two ground units coming, too, that are on Meadowview right now. So they're about a block and a half away.
Yeah, the dogs are going crazy in the backyard, so I think he's still there.
Good.
Just broke the window, running south, running to the south. So let's get more units back up. Running south, we just broke the window and blew on the house. But he's one house to the south right now, gonna run. Okay, he's running towards the front yard. All I can tell is he's got a hoodie on. He's running towards the front yard of 29th Street. 29th Street. He's looking into another car that's in between the fence and the front yard. Scott, so it looks like might be getting one at gunpoint. Copy, I got one. Okay, let's get a cover on this, guys. We're in south. He's going to hit this field. He's at one further house to one minute to the south. It's 2 minutes trying to catch him.
Hi, Coordinator, go ahead.
Shots fired.
Confirm 916-650-715.
Show me your hands! Good! 5-7 shots fired, subject down.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna reload.
Alright, go. I got you. Go.
You got a light on him?
Got him. Let's go.
Hey, when do you guys want to go hands cover on, dude?
Or cuff.
Waistband? Yeah. Start
Officers involved have been put on paid leave as district and city attorneys investigate.
Now, why is it it's the same thing when an officer gunned down someone and they're off on paid leave? Damn, that's deep right there. That is a deep situation. So now I want to play this clip right here. And this clip here is the grandmother from her point of view about what happened that night.
There's a window over here, and by the window is a patio. But anyway, my granddaughter was laying right there on the couch, and she's only 7 years old. And I heard guns go pow, 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 and I went to the floor. And I mean, it was fast. It was a lot of them just go pow, 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 pow. And then I got on the floor. I crawled over there. Where my husband. I crawled over here, and I got on the floor. And my granddaughter was right there. So I got on the floor, and I got down here, and then I crawled right there, and I grabbed her legs. I said, "Kaylin, wake up. It's gunshots, baby." She said, "Grandma, what's wrong? What's wrong?" So we crawled back all the way into the bedroom where my husband was at in bed. And the gunshots was coming right through there. And I thought they was gonna come in, so that's why I got on the floor. I was scared. And I crawled all the way right here, and we laid right here. I didn't have no phone. I said, "Papa, call the police." Because I called Tommy, my husband, Papa. Somebody called me through the window, and they said Tommy T. And I said, "Oh, Papa, you didn't hear that? You heard gunshots." We heard gunshots. Call the police. And so we was waiting on the police to come. But the police was already here, and everybody was talking about, "You all right?" I said, "What are you guys talking about?" We got up, and the police, I let them in. And after I let them in, they did not tell me nothing was going on. They just said that it's been a crime scene. They asked me questions, and I told them that I heard gunshots. They said, "Did you hear anybody talking?" I said, "All I heard was gunshots. There was nobody talking. Ain't no police said, 'This is the police,' or hold your hands up." None of that. And they finally told me hours later that there was a victim dead in my backyard. And I said, "I hope you guys ain't killed none of my grandkids, because they go back there." And that's how we have to let them in through the garage, because we can't hear them. We can't hear them because there's a sign on the screen door. It says, "Please knock hard," like you guys have to knock hard, because you can't hear, and this house is big. So after we did that, he gonna tell me, "Well, you can't go back you can't look in your backyard." I said, "What you mean I can't look in my backyard?" Soon that man started going out this door, I opened up the curtain. That was my grandson. I opened up the curtain and he was gone. He was dead. Excuse me. He was just saying that blood was all over him. And it was an iPhone that I took a picture. It was an iPhone. And why would ain't no windows broken in this house? They just lied. They've been looking for a 6 feet tall black guy and that have broken in the house, broken in cars. And little Papa Stephon Clark is only about how tall is he? He's short. He's shorter than him. This is my son. But here's his body. His body was there. Right there. Right there was my grandson dead with the iPhone right there on the thing, and I have a picture of it. And his them ear things, them earplugs. He was right there dead. And I told them officers, you guys are murderers, murderers, murderers. You guys killed that baby for nothing. You took him away from his kids for nothing.
Man. And that's sad for them to just gun him down like a dead dog on the street like that. I mean, damn, he had 2 boys, 2 children left behind. Cody Cole, what's up, man? Talk to me, man.
Man, where do I start, man?
Oh, man, take your time, bro.
Man,
take your time.
First of all, I'm trying to figure out if this how they respond to a cat busting windows. I can just imagine how you responding to rapists and real murderers and all this. You responding to a window bust.
Yeah.
Car thieves. That's how you respond?
Right.
Straight out. Gun blazing, huh? They done called out some real, and I ain't even listening to the audio. They little police audio.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even sound like no bad officers. They sound like a couple of kids.
Yeah.
See, that's their problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? They keep sending they got a lot of these kids on the force. And it's just like war. You know what I mean? I ain't never was for the going to, I commend all cats that goes in the Army, Marines, because you know what you getting yourself into.
Right.
You know what you signing up for.
Right.
But not to get off the subject, but them was some boys who shot him.
Yeah.
You can hear it in their voice. You can hear the I fucked up in their voice.
Right.
Oh. You can hear it in his voice. Oh. When they got to his body, saying all the little, it just sound, I know they listening. Them district attorneys and them public defenders, they listening to that and they just like, man, they getting tired of that shit piling up on their desk. Right. They gotta keep burying and covering that weak ass shit up.
Right.
Listening to that shit. You need to know, you just shot him up 8 times. We need to know if you're alright to send medical. How you gonna talk? You done shot him in his neck, all in the back area. Can he talk? When can you talk? How can you talk? They ain't know what the cuff, and they like, I don't know if they walk up to him, you can hear him, he knew he fucked up. He knew it was horrible.
Yeah.
He knew he made a mistake. You didn't even do no real, what you want, what all that police academy stuff come in at? All that training. Right. I didn't hear none of that. All I heard was, it was a no-brainer. You don't hear no police ethic moves. It was just all just gun blazing. Yeah. It wasn't no get down, stop moving. You hear all that, right. And then blah, 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 blah. Just like it's like for the camera, to say it for the camera. Don't move. You already busting. You ain't even done saying don't move. You already busting.
Right.
That shit was a no-brainer, and it was sad. What kind of stripes y'all think y'all getting? Right. Still getting paid. Yeah. And for the family, cause man, I feel like that ain't my loved one. Yeah. But that was my loved one. Ain't no price. Ain't no money enough. It ain't no 2.5, no 3, none of that. I don't give a fuck if it's 18, 25, 35, right, 50.
Right. Real talk.
You asked that young man that day if he knew he was gonna go out, how much he worth. Yeah. Ain't no price. Right. That pain they suffering from right now ain't no price. The only justice I really see, them boys behind bars, man.
Right.
Doing hard time.
Right, for a wrongful death.
That's it.
taking a man's
hard
life.
time, and they still getting paid out, cashed out, set for life.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Ain't no number. They really dropped the ball on this one, man.
Seriously dropped the ball.
And if they looking at this any other way, shame on them.
Yeah.
They come on, man. It's already ugly. How they train these guys now? I respect the cat on the force who know what he doing. But a dude out there just don't know. Ain't no train. You don't gotta train no his kids. You ain't gotta train them, telling them something. Don't like the police. It's already in motion. They training was proven factor right there.
Yeah.
Like she said, no taser, no. You ain't even shoot a warning shot. No, it just shoot the kill. Shot about 20 rounds.
Damn.
Hit him 8 times.
8 times.
Yeah.
And they trying to say it was 20 rounds that they shot 20 times.
Yeah, they shot 20 times, but 8 of them hit him.
8 of them hit him out of that 20 shots.
And the doc said all shots was fatal hit.
And the propulsion of the bullet and the injuries caused made him shoved him around, and he turned around, and his back was facing the officers.
First shot would have killed him, you know. So for all them shots they hit him with, the first one hit him right in the right side of his neck and came out the left side of his back of his neck.
Right.
And that was it right there.
So did they shoot him in the neck? Where was the other areas where did they shot
like
Stephon?
the shoulder blades, kind of going down on his right side of his shoulder.
Yeah.
And also in the hip. Came out the other, like the back side of the hip and came out the front side of the hip. So
man,
they shot
gunned him down.
They shot him up too many times, man. It wasn't even cause for the shots though. But I was just listening to the audio and I'm just like,
And they even had the body cameras too. But when you see it from the helicopter,
horrible.
Oh my God, how they just gunned him down.
Was whack.
I mean, damn.
I know they don't train them like that.
Nah.
And to me, I just feel like, don't do the job if you scared.
Right.
Scared.
Right.
If you so scared like that, don't sign up for this because you know what you're getting yourself involved in.
Yeah.
You're fighting crime.
Yeah.
You got to do a great job at what you do. I ain't saying you got to be perfect, but you do got to be great.
Right.
And that right there was nowhere near great, perfect.
Right.
It was horrible.
Very
spectacular.
horrible.
And that's how they, if that's how they rock.
Yeah.
If that's how they get down. If that's what we looking at right there, clear as day. That's how police officers do their job when they go and investigating scenes. It's horrible.
Very horrible. Very horrible. Man.
Go back to police school.
Police academy.
No, go back to police school. All the way back to the basics.
Right.
To the book. When you thought you was going to do it. When you was sitting back telling your mom and your friends, I think I might be all. Go back to that.
Yeah.
Go all the way back.
Yeah, and it's a lot of multiple police shootings going on everywhere. It's even happening in our backyard. You know what I mean? In our backyard, and it's, I mean, man, it's a whole lot of that shit going on.
Horrible though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it's looking like we already knew it was intentional.
Right.
Now we looking at it like, what your real plans is? Because I'm looking the same excuses.
Right.
The same ones. It's sad, man. And not like they all say, not all police officers are like that. Cause I really see them. They don't look like they really get at it.
Yeah.
They ain't look like they ain't even. They sound like they ain't even been broken into that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They sound like some young guys who itching. They hear too many of the talks around the station. How the other officers probably ride and do their thing.
Right.
They sound like they were trying to prove themselves too. Sound like too much force and too much things like that, man. Trying to prove yourself, man.
Or too much authority.
You know how they try to tell a kid in the hood who trying to do his thing, like, man, you know, you trying to prove yourself too hard.
Right.
Them officers are trying to prove themselves.
Yeah.
Too motherfucking hard. Doing too much. All them motherfucking shots fired wasn't cause for, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Real talk right there.
What's the excuse?
Yeah.
The young man had a phone.
Yeah, he had a phone on him. So what? They gonna assume that they feared for their life when it was a phone right there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn.
Dudes coming at them with knives and shit, catching tasers. Dudes coming at them with knives and they get this place, get down.